Hello there, people of the internet. I have here a empty crystal grid because unfortunately, as of last week, the crystal grid has been disturbed, and it's your fault. And at this point, Eric has helped me enough with the crystal grid with these past couple of times. I think it is time that I have to do this myself. It's probably the best.
Although I actually have a hand in this any which way. Because the type of grid we're going to do is this.
So the grid that we are doing is the seed of life. One of the most common useful shapes associated with the crystal grids is the seed of life, which is manifesting actionable desires. It consists of 7 intertwining circles that come together to form a flower-like effect. This shape is sometimes associated with the 6 days of creation and is likened to the appearance of cells dividing. Along with its highly creative energy, the repetition of spheres signifies balance, harmony, and protection. Use the seed of life to form your grid anytime you wish to seek a task through to completion or accomplish a goal of any kind. An additional circle can be drawn around on the rim and lined with guardian or dispeller crystals for an extra barrier of protection when desired. You use this shape to manifest dreams and goals, see any task or project through to completion, maintain energy and stamina, build new habits and strengthen willpower, enhance creativity, and attract good luck and abundance. And they say guardian or dispeller crystals.
Which, firstly, seeker is what you're going to
Be the
should be,
focus.
or the answer.
Okay.
Not focus, but your way stones
Or your desire stones.
Since dispeller and guardian are on the outside. So your dispeller are these. Those are dispellers.
Okay.
And always know because you're angelite.
Mm-hmm.
Guardians are over here.
Guardians.
Your seekers. All these.
These are all seekers.
And the enhancers is over there.
And enhancers.
And they said calcite, so I have a plethora of calcite here too. So yes.
In the meantime, let me get another one thing set before we start. The mic.
Oh. Gee, could they hear us or no?
They could hear us. No, they can hear us now.
Can they hear me now? Can you hear me now? How about now? Or now?
Now.
I think Gravity Bonkers might be the. Where's the pen?
It should be on the table over there.
My table?
Yeah.
By the internet. We'll have a special reading after this from Kali.
Another special reading from Kali.
Especially on the dark of the night.
Go ahead and turn that one off.
Ah, it's light. It's dark. It's light. Watch Bo play with his rocks. I should say our rocks because there's a plethora of mixture.
Oh yeah. Another thing to it's the chats. There we go.
And today is a new moon.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Firstly, you need to pick a center stone.
Yep, the focus.
Could be just normal quartz. Could be smoky quartz. Could be anything. They save the smoky quartzes. Phantom quartz. Record keeping quartz. Relationship crystals. Which I tend to have red. Rose quartz. Beautifully smoky.
This spell might be the focus.
Mm,
Eliminating
actually, you can pick any type of stone, not from just here. Know what I'm pointing at?
Smoky quartz is an especially good protection tool for use during spiritual ceremonies and rituals. Use the stone in crystal grids to maintain protective energy and deflect negative vibes. You can also use it to deflect the electromagnetic frequencies emitted by electronics, grounding you and helping clear out the constant chatter of the mind. It is a perfect companion to meditation practice.
I have yet to see what they use smoky quartz for in the crystal.
Right
grid.
here.
No. Use yours.
On my own, yeah. Forgot about that.
Not as pretty as mine, but you see that?
Ooh, yeah.
That's your.
That's a massive smoky quartz.
Not like mine, though. We try to find something like mine. Mine's special.
Let me.
But if you want that as your focus stone, you can. We're supposed to be setting this up for protection and to bring prosperity.
Okay. Oh, really? Smoky quartz is an excellent smoking cessation aid. It helps eliminate the urge to smoke and also softens the anger and agitation associated with nicotine withdrawal and the detoxification process. Intriguing. Okay.
So back in the day, it never helped me out, but
Yeah, definitely not. I am divinely protected. All is well. Life is good. I easily refocus my efforts away from distractions. I honor my grounded connection with Mother Earth. I am free of emotional baggage. I fully appreciate this transformation and enjoy emotional balance. I am aware of my feelings.
remember what I mentioned to you about how sound is with stones. Stones have a vibration. And technically, what you have in your hands was created by a stone, that metal.
Mm-hmm.
And where does metal come from? Stone.
All right. Now, since we have that taken care of,
Make sure that's definitely in the center. That's going to be a toughie. And yes, if you notice, new moon.
New moon, yep.
So what's going to be your waystones? The seeker or the enhancer? Those are samples in the back, by the way. And I got them bookmarked.
Then bookmarked waystone. Pathway. Should be the pathway to where I'm going. So Guardian or Dispeller crystals. So Dispeller maybe. Eliminating unwanted circumstances. Okay, here we go. Get rid on grid anytime you wish to cleanse, detoxify, or release an old pattern in your life. Can inspire us to rid ourselves of worry, stress, toxic relationships, financial difficulty, and many other troublesome areas. So definitely way is one of them. Okay. So these are the right here, dispellers. Yep.
Dispellers are not that. Oh yeah, those are dispellers, but we're doing that on the outside. Dispeller and Guardians on the outside.
Oh, on the outside?
Read your grid again.
Outside?
Yes. Because we can use more than just one.
Around the rim.
Around the rim.
Okay.
They all go around the Guardian and the Dispellers.
And...
So the Seekers and the Enhancers.
Seeker and Enhancers.
We're trying to find a perfect balance. That's the main thing. And the Dispeller and the Guardian Crystals will help massively with protection around the edges.
Seeker and Enhancer.
There is one that I would love to do in there, but we don't have any of those stones. I don't even think she has any of them. So I have to fucking say no on it. Unfortunately. I won't have enough money until 2 for now. Our fridge is back to wine, and that's why we have this book. Where I teach you.
Oh, I'm guessing that's the enhancers right here.
How can you guess?
The lapis, I'm guessing, is over here.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Lapis, solidite, peacock ore, fluorite, garnet, pyrite. And guess what? I was getting we might have been doing things wrong. Howlite and halite are different things. Know what halite is? Rock salt. So there's rock salt there.
Halite. Halite.
Yeah. Halite is salt.
Halite.
Yes. Halite is salt.
Let me check something here. Nope. They don't even have Halite in here. Yeah, it's not in this book.
So you sure it's not under salt?
Salt. Nope. There's not even salt in there.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Halite versus rock salt. Halite is the mineral, while rock salt is a term for mined, unrefined halite, often used for de-icing and other applications. Here.
Okay. So
Yeah, I think we were doing wrong the last time because so you know about lapis and solidite?
because that's also lapis, right?
No, that's sodalite.
That's sodalite.
Sodalite will have purple and streaks. Blue.
This is lapis.
Yeah.
And this is lapis as well?
Yep.
Perfect. Actually, better.
Are those supposed to be on the outer or the inner?
Oh, fuck.
Because the inner is over
Inner and inner.
Innie and outie.
Innie and out. Okay, that's the enhancer crystals for that one.
So that's what you're going to use for that?
Mm-hmm. And then seeker.
Which of these are seekers?
Are these seekers here?
Yes. Every single one.
These here?
All of it.
All of these are seekers.
Yes. Aquamarine, amethyst, aventurine, emerald, jasper, hematite, calcite variety, rhodochrosite,
Wait,
onyx,
where's aquamarine?
tiger eye, clear quartz, rose quartz, tourmaline, black onyx, ruby. So all of that. And I can't believe we have so many of them. Isn't this supposed to be on the outside then?
No, that's supposed to be in the inside.
No.
Where it's seeker and enhancers, and then guardian and dispeller on the outer.
That's on the outer.
Yeah, that's
rim.
the outer.
Yeah, but we have these points then.
Yeah, but right now I'm focusing on the seeker and enhancer, which is the inner.
Well, these points ain't the.
That's the outer.
No, that's not what they're saying. It's the outer. Along the, you see my moon area? That's where all these would go. The dispeller and the seeker. You can use 4 in this. The waystones, the desire stones, and then around rim it said. It didn't say in the grid, just around the rim. The dispeller and guardian of your choice.
Now I'm confused.
Okay. Back to the grid. Okay. An additional circle can be drawn around the rim, which we already have an additional circle, which is this, around the rim, to put your guardian and dispeller crystals. The seeker and the enhancers are for the actual grid itself. These are for protection on the outside itself.
So you're saying that the enhancer should be the in.
I think the enhancer should be the inside, as the way your desire will be on the outer parts of the grid, and then the dispeller and the guardians are your choice of what you want around it for protection.
Okay.
So how many?
We
have 6 waystones. Yeah, we have 6 waystones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you need 2 more, here and here. So, and those are the enhancer. So now you understand. Sorry, sometimes it can be confusing, but I picked that grid because the extra protection it can produce. Well, yes, you could probably use a seeker and enhancers on the freaking center, but then what would be your desire? Curse my highlight. I need a better stone. I like to go over to Fantasia. Not Fantasia. V-Rock. And buy an Annihilate gem. Already cut. Because it has that blueberry color I love so much.
Hey, where's Iolite?
I think that was.
That's a peacock.
Oh, that's peacock ore.
Yeah.
Oh, guess that the lighting made me fuck up. That Iolite's on that part. It looked like this same piece. I mean, come on. Yeah, it definitely looks like the same size piece. And I still need to get some more peacock ore for the poiple. Mine just looks like more like silver and gold. But yeah, I don't have. You can tell how much abundance of one type we have and less of other types.
Okay, now that's the enhancer.
Mhm.
Now I can do my seeker.
Yeah. And Seeker is a lot of them. We have so much. And like a little piece of amethyst. There. And a little piece of hematite, rubies, emeralds, jasper, calcites, tiger eye, adventurine. Just say you love this piece too. You know you love this little guy. Just how it's carved into a pumpkin.
It looks like it's gold tiger eye.
I always call it just tiger eye.
It's some gold-ish.
But Christine has a multicolored one. So what would you put that under? All of them?
Gold tiger's eye helps you release feelings of jealousy.
But Ian, on the non-metaphysical properties, you like that pumpkin too.
Gold tiger's eye enlivens your ability to remember your dreams and use the dream time for spiritual advancement.
But it's also, after you're done reading, does it feel like it needs on the grid or no? AK, you're asking the stone.
The toyancy, the optical reflectance effect of the stone sparks your imagination, which is the key to understanding your intuition. The gold energy of the stone reminds you to embrace your spiritual potential and allow divinity into your spiritual practice. Use the stone to connect with the spiritual power of the sun as a source for nourishment of your soul.
I know you like that stone anyway. But is it asking? Is that where it's supposed to go? Just double check the grid.
Oh, actually, no.
In betweens.
So this, that, okay.
So it'll be here. Yep. Here, 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 and then here. So yeah. So they alternated in betweens, you know. The in betweens have a hit. So you're probably gonna need one. Because you're doing two things. You're learning stone properties for the metaphysical. You're actually learning the stone, how to identify it.
Yeah.
Tell me you're not doing that. And I'll call you a fucking liar. Because honestly, if you get all this memorized, you would be like, I know what stones. Let me get them. Doop, 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 doop. You wouldn't even have to read that. But will you have the drive in order to do that? And with the people out there, I want you to have that drive. I love my rocks, but I can't fucking remember for shit anymore. I can identify rocks. I just can't remember some of the more technical pieces of that, metaphysical. Some of them. I know some, like clear quartz, is almost a multi-purpose stone.
Just to make sure. This is black onyx, right?
Yep.
What's the stone?
That's blue calcite.
Blue calcite.
What's this stone?
Orange calcite.
What's this stone?
Clear white calcite.
Or as they called it, icicle calcite. I think you need to look into this.
What's this one?
Ruby.
The ruby.
Ruby hexagon, technically, but. Know why I say that? What's the new moon in? Cancer. Cancer's technically predominantly July, but our birthstone is ruby. It might help in this situation.
Actually, the ruby is Aries and Leo.
Bullshit.
Is what it says in the. Says
I know what they say, but it actually, ruby is the July birthstone.
No, this ruby will not work.
It will?
It will not work.
Oh well. What did it say it was for?
It says to avoid. It says avoid ruby when you are feeling angry, frustrated, or agitated until you get your emotions in balance again.
Because
it's red. Anything red is a sign of emotional flare-up.
Well, I can't say that all the times I was angry that I had to deal with the ruby. Those are rose quartz.
Rose quartz.
The 3 left that I didn't sell 2 years ago.
This is not just for romance. It's unconditional love. aka despite what happened with Dad, love him, cherish him, just like Christine cherishes her son.
Unconditionally.
Unconditionally. And yeah, that will be in there. And that's the Seeker crystals. Now comes the Guardian. And so pretty much the Guardian and so Guardian or Dispeller crystals on the outside.
And actually, that's why I brought this over. Here was a bit more on that ruby hexagon. I think part of it is because of the shape. But maybe it has a more of a kinship for me this month coming up. You don't know.
Okay, so that was all the Seekers.
Yep.
I'm guessing this is Guardian.
What is this?
So I need to find Enhancer.
You already had your answers.
Oh, no. Fuck, no. I meant
Dispellers.
Dispellers. This is what I need to find.
Dispellers and Guardians.
Dispellers is what I need to find.
Good. He doesn't understand the concept of a bookmark. Oh, I didn't bookmark that.
No, you did not.
Okay. Still, you bypass some of the pages for the other ones too. So what are the Dispellers?
So Angel Light. So
Those. The few that we have. And this is all your choice. You may even use each moon for one of them each.
Wait, Iolite. Where's Iolite? So that's the Dispeller.
One of them. Again, I wish, and I shall get a cut gemstone of that someday, because it's like one of my favorite stones, next to ruby, of course. But I like it because it was kind of deal with a blueberry type color, a deep dark blue. I'm trying over here.
I could put in as much like
Both. You can put in each moon's area if you want to. You're creating a barrier of
What's
protection.
this one?
That's Celestite.
Celestite.
My piece and then your piece. But you're creating a barrier of protection.
And that's also celestite, right?
Yep.
So that goes over here. And this is also danbarite.
That's not danbarite.
What's this one?
That's aragonite.
Aragonite. That's danbarite, right?
That's aragonite. We don't have danbarite.
Of course we don't.
It's only just now that it fucking dawned on me that your hometown has a fucking mineral, and it's probably rare to get too.
No, it still works. Still works.
Of course, it still works.
So
I have it. I don't usually move it away from that door because it's a protection stone. If you're wondering, these are barite. That's your anhydrite, angel stone.
angelite, anhydrite.
That's your other aquamarine.
Oh, that's the other aquamarine.
Yeah, but this is barite.
All right.
And definitely sample what's over here too. Your because are you a dispeller or guardian?
Dispeller.
Don't forget your guardian too.
There is no barites in this.
But in there it is. You see it?
Yep. Yeah, no
Well.
barite in this book. Where's the guardians?
From here to here.
Okay. Obviously, that's jade.
Mhm. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have a jade
Selenite.
selenite.
Selenite. Gunzite.
Howlite.
Howlite.
Azurite.
Azurite.
Oh no, that's not azurite. That's muscovite.
Muscovite.
That's azurite.
That's azurite.
Two
And that's
azurites.
it. And that's it over here.
Yep.
Okay, let's see what we got. Let's start with jade.
At least I know my stones. Bad
And
paleontologist if I did know them.
Azurite.
That's gorgeous. But I like yours because yours had little crystals. Of course, you know you're going to add selenite.
Yeah, more than likely, yeah.
That'll also help empower the grid as well.
Muscovites. Muscovites. Yeah. I'm guessing this is hers. So it keeps in here.
I'll wrap it up.
That's the closest I can do.
Because that paper.
It's that paper.
Is there any?
Oh, sorry, guys. I haven't seen you come in.
Is there any alternatives you want to do? Hey, Bo, I got something special. There's 2 spots left, right?
Yeah, 2 spots left here.
We're adding our energies. That's what our birthstones. This is your aquamarine. And I find it funny because look what's left.
That
That's the full moon, ain't it?
is the full moon.
And I add my red energy.
Stream. Hey,
The
yeah.
ruby energy.
Rage clear 2321. No, there's no wasp. One up in the attic at one point.
We've had one at the freaking landing up at the stairs a few times. What are you talking about?
I remember one time was like I was trying to let out some steam, and then I disturbed something,
The
and
yellow jacket.
a yellow jacket freaking stabbed me.
Through his socks. Freaking
Yeah, stabbed me through the socks, sting me through the socks.
stabbed you. Might as well be
Stabbed
a
me with a
stab.
stinger. It feels like it stabbed me. And of course, nothing is more ending this.
Your personal.
The personal items.
Which I still think your mom may have been a little witchy. Yeah, now it's time to clean up all the Rockies. Definitely get a chance.
Now this is a freaking crystal grid and a half. That's a freaking crystal grid and a half. Did he just FC?
Pay attention to your crystals for a hot moment.
My God.
But you feel it? You feel it now, Mr. Krabs? Hi. Hi, Dr. Get Pig.
Okay. Oh boy, what a crystal grid this is going to.
Yeah, feel that grid before you take off with it. I'll give you this little piece of hematite. That's yours. Yeah,
That.
that is a huge vibrational energy coming right off of it. usually in tune to the vibrations. And it actually feels kind of warm there.
Mm-hmm.
And that light's pretty far off, so it ain't the light. And it's LED, but it doesn't put out it. This is the biggest crystal grid we've ever made.
Yes. Definitely a massive crystal grid. And as promised, after this, Eric's going to do a special reading from Kali with his Oracle deck.
Kama of Kali.
Kama of Kali.
She is completely and utterly in love with your divine essence, and her love bestows endless gifts. Your path need not be one of endless effort. Connecting with pleasure as a path of personal empowerment with an intention to bring spiritual benefit to the collective through softening and opening your heart is an act of worshiping the divine feminine. Relax into the presence of what is as you slow your pace and make swifter progress. Kama is a Sanskrit word that refers to the sweet stuff of life, pleasure, emotional fulfillment, and being completely present so we can experience life through all the senses. So it is also sensuality and physical vibrancy. Without the quality of Kama, our experience of life can become dry, bleak, and intimidating. A joyless existence with simply more tasks to be completed. If we are feeling exhausted, lacking in the qualities of delight and lightness of heart, then we have become defiant of kama, sacred pleasure. In the realm of the goddess, the enjoyment of life is a sacred act of devotion, gratitude, and celebration. In the throes of profound challenge and transformation, we can feel disconnected from our joyfulness. It's as though it were akin to the bright days of summer, and we are midwinter, wondering how it ever was that we could frolic about in barely anything when we now feel the need to cover ourselves with abundant protective layers. This is to be expected during times of intense suffering when we are dealing with an issue that has elicited grief or anger. Yet if we allow our minds to remain open to the possibility of joyfulness and pleasure, they can find their way through like the sun breaking through clouds to bring us comfort. The oracle can indicate not only a more pleasurable way of being as part of your future, but also an offering of pleasure now, even if you are struggling to ease the strain and make the way easier overall. Accessing pleasure requires embodiment, a connection with the senses of the subtle nuisances of feeling and beauty. Through embodiment, it is easier to receive healing. It can manifest through the uplifting scent of aromatherapy, the warmth of a shower, gratitude for a safe and comfortable place to sleep, the sumptuousness of warm clothes or a satisfying meal, delight of playful silliness in animals, the nutty sense of humor of a beloved human, the simple appreciation for the flow of breath, or through the openness of being that spontaneously occurs in response to an expansive vista of trees and mountains. Kama is the spiritual practice of presence that leads us into joy, even ecstasy and bliss. It is the juiciness of feeling truly alive. There is a lot on this, honestly. But I think it pretty much said it's all. Om Krim Kariyam Namaha. Om Shri Mahalakshmiya Namaha. I think this was supposed to be for you.
Yeah,
And if you were listening,
I have.
all right, you don't have to keep jumping out. Same card. Trying to put it in. Hey, I'm going to stay right out here.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, it's trying to literally talk to you. Rip your heart out.
Rip my heart out. It's your fault.
Is it now?
Yes, it is.
I think it's your fault. My water bottle is in the kitchen.
It's your fault.
Hey. Send a chill up your back.
Mhm.
No more wheel. No. No, thank you. Might just go back to 90. Something else that I see is Circus Gallop. I agree. Just depends if someone wants that FC or not, like me, Jared, or anybody. I wonder if Josh can get to the point of Circus Gallop. That'd be so cool. What the fuck? Darkley was the closest one. Oh, top tier Twitch tag, welcome.
If you're the cameraman, what would you do?
How you doing, man? Nice.
Shit, a
right?
brick. Yeah.
I'm going to 90. I'm going to 90.
Don't forget to eat. You got to eat to survive. You got to eat to survive, Bo. Don't you know?
Eat your own.
You got to eat to survive. And it looks like I'm going to have to make more cookies. A couple extra ones left in there.
Say his name and she appears.
Michael Jackson.
Which, rest in peace, by the way, 16 years ago. Now here's the part right here. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. But I feel that this section that you're about to see, because of Clone Hero and how people have been, advanced on this game, I think this section can be full comboed. It takes a lot of effort. You didn't see that very clear. So these are chords. Yeah. There's a little chord burst right there. That's 8 notes. Those little 8 notes are an asshole. It may seem impossible back then, because obviously who would ever figure that out? But with how people have been playing Clone Hero, maybe this, could be a possible tech FC right there. Now, yes, it's going through to getting used to the strumming, all of that, whether it's standard or rake strum.
I'm threading lanes here. Yeah. I'm threading lanes here. I'm threading lanes here. Yeah.
Ugh. 17 years ago. Oh my god! That is epic! Yo! That's so insane. Oh no. Your Fire Flames falsetto. Oh man. I'm so happy I actually full combo that song. To be very honest, Knights of Sidonia, man, that was a fucking. I'd probably have to do it again for the hell of it, but man, I'm still very happy that I got it all on video on that too. One of my favorite FCs. What the hell? Oh, I hate this fucking chart so much. It's like, how am I supposed to combo that while I'm going through this freaking nerve after strumming, playing them out, going through the entire song?
everything as much as I can. So I'm making a bunch of sticks and a crafting table, and I think that's all I can do, right? I don't think I'm really. We gotta limit it to try and make everything at once. So we don't have multiple trips. That would be the end of it. Yeah, that would be good. We have the crafting table and we have our sticks. You know what? This is actually huge. I didn't think about this. If you go into the crafting table, it doesn't spawn a store, but you can see her. Yeah. You guys did open my inventory.
Famous for nothing. Who's on the chats? Who's on the chats? Tim Duncan. I haven't seen RC in the early 2000s. Damn. Our state still has RC. It's actually a really good drink. And not just that, they have RC cans, which is unheard of. Like, especially this type of cans. Beep. I think it's near the rally pond. Steve Burns, the host of Blues Clues who in recent years built a significant following on social media, is now launching a new podcast. Podcast called Alive, being billed as cozy and delightful weekly series where Burns will talk about what it means to stay human in a complicated world.
The world's best amateur and professional poker players gather at Binion's Horseshoe Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas to compete for $750,000 of prize money. This is Kurt Gowdy, inviting you to see who will be crowned the new poker champion. I promise you suspense, excitement, and the most colorful sports event on television at the 12th Annual World Series of Poker.
From Las Vegas, where the world's best amateur and professional poker players have gathered for the 12th Annual World Series of Poker. With your host, Kurt Gowdy.
Hello, everybody. This is Kurt Gowdy from Binion's Horseshoe, downtown Las Vegas, Nevada, for the 12th Annual World Series of Poker. And they're here from Texas to New York, from California to Alaska, from overseas, all here, both men and women, to determine who'll be the new World Poker Champion and big bucks at stake. We'll be back here in Binion's Horseshoe in downtown Las Vegas as the 12th Annual World Series of Poker continues. Hi, everybody. I'm Kurt Gowdy with world-class poker player Bobby Baldwin to continue our coverage of the 12th Annual World Series of Poker, Binion's Horseshoe, downtown Las Vegas.
If you've never seen $1 million in person, this is your opportunity to see $1 million at the Binions. And not only that, you can get your picture taken. So there's a button over here, and you just look at a camera that's right over there. You smile, push the button, get ready. Here it goes. And then all you do is put in your email address. It'll send you the photo. Your photos. If you've never seen $1 million in person, this is your opportunity to see $1 million at the Binions. And not only that, you can get your picture taken. So
Binion's Casino.
Jesus. Crack this.
Inspire Brands. Yeah, you keep forgetting about that. All right, well, we did our crystal grid setup. I got everything. I got my dinner done. This is also done. So I think we're going to go ahead and end our stream for the night. So, yeah. There we go. All right, guys. See you guys next time.